Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of my road trip to Moore Expo. Yesterday was a good day. Stopped and checked out some natural areas, saw some historic sites and quirky stuff, and talked to a few interesting people, and just had a really good day on the road. Did about 400 miles. I woke up here at Shimek State Forest at the White Oak Campground. It's a nice little campground. It's right along the border of Iowa and Missouri, just outside of Farmington, Iowa. It was a nice little spot. I don't know, there's probably like 18 spots here. No electricity or anything like that, but a good place to put up a tent. And a couple other people were here and slept pretty well. The weather came through about 2 in the morning. Nothing real severe, but a nice rain, and it was good. So today I hope to do a lot of the same in terms of things to see. Got about 400 miles, I think, maybe to do, maybe less than that. I think it's less than that, actually, to get to Springfield. But I'm taking the back roads, going to hit part of the Mark Twain Forest, I think, and just see what I can see. You know, I'm noodling. I've got time, so I'm just going to enjoy the ride. So stick around and come with me, and I appreciate it. Since I had a shorter day planned, I thought I'd go take some photos on a walk through the campsite. I needed to let the morning dew dry off the tent anyway. However, I failed to look at the morning weather radar, and storms were rolling in fast. That put me in a full sprint back to the truck to strike the tent. Well, so what I thought would be a leisurely morning ended up becoming a rush. It's starting to rain, and there's a big line of thunderstorms coming through. So I'm going to hit the road, head into town, and hopefully we won't have rain all day. It is a big blotch of rain that's coming in, but as I head south, I'm hoping it disappears. But yeah, I was kind of hoping for a leisurely morning, but it's pouring out right now, so camp is struck. At least I didn't get too wet. With everything packed up and just a little wet, I made my way out of the Shimek State Forest to gas up in the Iowa-Missouri border town of Farmington. Well, I just fueled up at Casey's. I got some fuel from the truck, I got some fuel for me, and I'm in Farmington, Iowa. I'm about ready to cross into Missouri. It doesn't look like it's going to be a very nice day. I lucked out yesterday. I don't think I'm going to luck out today. Either way, though, it's going to be fun. It's going to be some new roads, and I'm excited to meet some folks once I get to the fairgrounds at Moore. With a full tank of gas and a hot cup of coffee, I hit the wet road southward and entered into Missouri. Well, I'm in Kenosha, Missouri, but check these clouds out. It's ominous as hell. As I headed southward, I watched the storm line move off to the west. I was really thankful my morning drive didn't involve being pounded by hail. My planned drive in northwest Missouri shot me off the pavement once again and onto some wonderful dirt roads. Smooth for the most part and no dust. Yes. Currently on this pretty long stretch of just straight south road, but it's a really nice gravel road. It's pretty. There's some nice farms along the way, and I'm already headed to a town here. But yeah, that was a nice little stretch. Definitely a road I would not take normally. After passing through the small town of Williamstown, I headed into a natural area I definitely wanted to check out, the Deer Ridge Conservation Area. Most of this land was purchased in the 1950s to increase public fishing and hunting opportunities in northeast Missouri. 5,000 acres of beautiful land filled with multiple use trails, oak and hickory forests, Native American history, and some of the nicest gravel roads I've ever been on. I'll leave a link below so you can check it out on your next Missouri visit. Well, it's too bad it's raining right now. I'm driving through the Deer Ridge Conservation Area. This is absolutely beautiful back here. The roads are fantastic. The gravel roads are just beautiful. And there's a hawk just like on a branch right next to the truck. So he's just kind of scoping the place out too. Probably looking for some breakfast. But yeah, this is an absolutely beautiful area. I'm hoping the rain will lighten up a little bit so I can get out and maybe get some more video of some bridges and some creeks and things like that. But wow, what a great little drive. Moving southward, I was eventually again back on pavement. I was sad to be through with Deer Ridge, but looking forward to what Missouri would offer next. After many miles of yellow striped highway, I was ready to put the tires back in the dirt. This section of 2-track was too inviting to pass up. Now, I don't think it was a private drive, but it began to feel like I probably shouldn't be on this stretch. Thankfully, it was pretty short and I was once again on the county highway. Guys, I thought I'd just give you a quick update where I'm at. I'm in the town of Shelbyville. I'm probably about 85 miles into the drive today. I think I've got a good 200 left at least. I've got a long way to go. I'm headed towards Jefferson City. I'm still probably a half hour to 40 minutes away from there, I think. Maybe even farther. But the sun is starting to peek out, and that makes me happy. I'm not finding a lot of historic things along the road yet, but I will keep looking. The gravel has been wonderful. The truck's getting dirty, so that's a good thing, but I'll keep a lookout for some historic things or some weird roadside oddities, and I will bring them to you if I see them. So I'm having fun, and I hope you are too. The weather was still trying to figure out what it was going to do as I rolled southward. Rain, or sunshine, cloudy, or clear up? I passed through the town of Paris, Missouri, and a sign caught my eye for a historic structure I just could not pass up. I jumped off my route and headed on a short drive west toward the Union Covered Bridge. This bridge is located on State Spur C in Jackson Township, and some folks I ran into mentioned it was part of the Trans-Missouri Adventure Trail. Something I'll have to look into for a future adventure. Well, hey guys, I thought I'd jump off the trail real quick and go check out this historic site. It's the Union Covered Bridge. I think it's about one of the handful still remaining in the state. This one was built in 1871 and it's made entirely out of oak from the area. Very cool bridge. The Union Bridge was built covered to protect its joints from the elements and is the last remaining bridge built with the Burr Arch Truss system. It's quite the bridge and a must stop if you're in the area. I'll leave a link in the comments for you to learn more. Now you can't drive across the bridge, but there's a flow over concrete bridge beside it. I had to take a few trips across the Salt River to check it out and to rinse off some of that dirt road dust. was time to get heading southward again toward my destination for the day. I noodled my way on the county roads back to my Gaia mapped route. I was making some good time on the county roads and was looking forward to my next section through part of the Mark Twain National Forest. And here's where we have a problem. The roads were beautiful, almost no traffic, and the truck was running great. But a new law prohibiting video recording for YouTube in a national park or national forest means I can't show it to you. So you'll have to settle for this artistic interpretation of my drive through the Mark Twain National Forest. Enjoy! The drive was really enjoyable and left me excited to travel further into the northern Ozarks as I crossed the bridge into Jefferson City. After a good run on the interstate, I jumped back onto the gravel route just west of Eldon, Missouri. Beautiful winding dirt roads periodically passing rural residential homes tucked quietly back under the trees. The sun had decided to come out for good and shine down as I drove toward Lake Ozark. This tourist town was already buzzing in mid-April, and I can only imagine how busy it'll be come midsummer. It was a quick drive over the popular attraction, the Bagnell Dam. I was then a bit surprised to find a toll bridge. Not a big deal at all. And then onto the twisty pavement headed to Springfield. I'd been driving for quite a while when an old abandoned bridge looked to be the perfect spot for a rest stop. This steel grid suspension bridge was once the main way to cross the Little Niangua River in an area known as Rainwater Hollow. It first opened in 1933 and actually had timber decking as late as 1997 when the steel grid was installed. It's registered as a Missouri Historic Site due to its unique design, and plans to repurpose the bridge are still being tossed around. What a great little find. I was really enjoying this area of Missouri, and the route was taking me on some wonderful back gravel roads. Until... Alright, well, I was following my route, and I came upon a gated road. It looks like it's more of like a field access road, but Gaia had it listed as a road, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of double backing, and I'm going to end up cutting off a fairly significant section, probably 10 miles. Which is okay because it's getting late in the afternoon anyway, but kind of a bummer, but I don't want to trespass, so there you go. Having to bypass this really nice section was a bit of a bummer, since it was probably my last scenic section to really explore before arriving at the Springfield State Fair campgrounds. With dinner time fast approaching and the anticipation of meeting other folks arriving for the expo, I turn my wheels towards Springfield to make it my final stop for the day. Well, after 400 miles, I've made it here to Expo. 2 days of 400-mile driving, and I am pooped. Saw a lot on the way here, and it's just been a good day. The sun came out. I thought it was going to rain all day. It was pretty severe this morning, but it ended up being a nice day. It's gorgeous right now. I'm going to go ahead and set up my gear for the weekend and walk around, shake some hands, meet some folks, and just relax and enjoy being here. So I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I want you guys to know that I really appreciate it, and if you would subscribe, that would help me out, and sharing is always good too. And keep a lookout for videos of my recap of the expo. I'm going to go in tomorrow, and I'll be in there Saturday too. I might even go for a drive on Saturday, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I'm here, I'm going to have fun, and it's going to be a good time. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys down the road.